Welcome back, everybody, for our final match from Thursday the 25th. We are going to have uh, Tennille from Team My Bad, skill level 3, going up against Undateable's team captain, Lily, who is also a skill level 3. Kicking things off with the lag, Tennille's got the 3 ball, be in the upper left corner there. And Lily a little closer to us in the camera. Neil wins the lag on this one. Lily will rack up for us. There goes the 11 in the corner. Stripes do look pretty good for a run here. Oh, that'll work out. Neil's gonna work on the 12 into the side. 10 into the side would be my next choice. Bit of follow behind it though, so I could get onto the 13 and 15 if I could. Oh, doesn't go. I'm gonna bring Lily to the table. Looking at the 4 for her first attempt. There we go. Gonna line herself up for the 3. Bumps the 8. She's got a shot at the 2 or the 7. I'd probably pick the 2 just to move it. 7's in a fairly good spot and a little easier to put in later. Getting the 2 right now would be a good choice. Manages the 7. She's got shape on the 6 for all the way up in the corner. Might be able to get by and get the 1, but that would be kind of tight. Probably going to want to go with the 6 here. I don't think it'll cut into the side and probably bounce off the 13 or the 10 on the way. Collides with the 1, slightly off on that angle. Neil's got, looks like the 15 there, center table, with a pretty good shot at the corner here. Stop shot on that, and we give a good shape on the 13. Stun comes across a little bit further than I'd really like, but be a hard cut to get that 13 down into the corner, but not impossible. Other option would be to try for the 10 into the side. Bring Lily back to the table after that one. Looks like that might be the 4 all the way up, or possibly the 6 ball. Kind of shadow there. Hard to see it. Again, really tempted to move the 2. It's getting clustered up with the 8. Gets that ball in the corner. Possibly cut the 1 in the side from here. Don't know that there's enough to room to go by the 10 for the 5 ball on the rail. Or again, moving that 2 off the rail. Looks like Lily's going to try for an angle. Well, I think she was going for the corner pocket on that. Didn't quite get the right angle. Now the 1's up against the rail and the 5 is a little bit off the rail. Let's see what Tennille can do with this shot here. 14, not quite into the corner, but a good attempt at it. Does move 1 out of the way from the 8 ball at least. And also doesn't give Lily much as far as options for shots. Almost gets that bank though. Nicely done. Neil puts in the 13 or 14 pretty easily. That 9's going to be her trouble ball. Oh, the 11's now parked behind the 5. Lily is a methodical player. She will consider her angles on shots very carefully before taking a shot. Manages to park the cue ball behind the 1. Not sure that that was intentional, but it did give her a good leave and force Tennille to deal with the 9 ball here. Goes for a defensive shot, manages it nicely. Unfortunately, it does put the 9 ball a little bit more behind the 8 ball. Lily's got no options other than to shoot at the 1, though. Biggest thing for her now is once she hits the 1, where's the cue ball go? Does not get the angle on the shot. Ends up parking the 1 ball down near the side pocket. Tennille's going to try and use that 10 to get the 11, or oh, almost got the 9 moved. Ends in a better position now to get into a pocket. Lily tries a bank on the 1 and parks the 1 between the cue ball and the 10 ball. I think Tennille's got enough room to get by it though and get a cut on that. It's a little thicker than what would be needed for that cut. So good little hit, legal hit though. So we get ball over the Lilies for whatever she wants to try and put in. Looks like she's gonna take another shot at putting the 1 somewhere. Not quite on that angle. Moves the 8 towards the pocket. Like Tennille's going to try and cut this 10 into the corner. Almost. Manages to break out the 11. Nine ball still kind of in a trouble position. Like Lily's going to try and break things up here a little bit. Nope. Just a defensive shot. Puts it behind the 11 ball, though. That gives Tennille the option of just shooting that down the rail. Makes that. Unfortunately, it gets to a spot where the 5 ball is between her and the 10 again. Might be able to cut that. That's a pretty extreme cut. Get into the side pocket from there. And kick at it. Good kick. Almost got the angle on it to get it into the side as well. Nicely done. Well, he manages to put the 5 ball in the corner. Thinks she's got a good angle on the 1 ball. Could be kind of tight there. Might. Nope. Good job. And managed to move the 2. So it's off the rail. Unfortunately, didn't get good shape on the 2, but looked like she might decide to kick at it. Either that or do the long bank all the way down. Wants to bank it that far. She might want to go with a bridge, is what I think she's looking for now. Tennille lets her borrow hers. One thing I really like about my team, they're more than happy to let somebody borrow a bridge or what have you in order to make sure that they've got what they need. It's good sportsmanship. Well, he's going to go for that long bank shot. Almost scratches. Almost gets it, though. Good attempt. Tennille's taking some time to consider ways to get that 9 ball moved. Oh, scratched, unfortunately. That's going to give Lily ball in hand for this next one. Did get the 8 ball away from the pocket, so the 9 ball is not quite as scary from some angles. Well, he gets the 2 ball all the way down, but Pinball's slightly in the way. Put a little draw on that. She might have been able to do a cut angle on the 8 into either the corner pockets. Might be able to cut this into the side pocket, but it'd be kind of tight. I'd definitely be trying for the side pocket on this. The angle should have the cue ball bounce off the short rail on the end of the table. We call for a timeout. Get some advice from Andy. Yep, she's definitely looking at that side pocket as a possibility, or possibly banking it to the other side pocket. Don't think she really has enough of the 8-ball visible to her for that, though. Okay, bounces back and forth a couple times, but doesn't go near a pocket. Neil's going to take a shot at that 9 rail shot to the corner. Did not get it. Well, he's going to mark up the corner pocket. Oh, bounces it off the rail, unfortunately. That's going to bring Tennille back up to the table one more time. Well, this is going to be a long bank shot or a defense. Oh. Collided with the 8, so both balls still on the table. Well, he's taking a look at her angle there. I think she's going to call this pocket closest to the camera. Definitely looks like the safer shot to avoid a scratch than the other pocket. Oh, well, a little follow on that one. And into the pocket goes the cue ball. That's going to give Tennille the win on that one. little bit of bottom on that probably would have avoided the scratch. Get that ball to slide to the rail as opposed to just go straight towards the pocket. Try break. Slowly taking some time here to kind of figure out what's going to be a good choice between solids and stripes. Takes a shot at one of the stripes, doesn't go in though. I'm gonna leave the table open still as Neil comes back. And a little bit of rearrangement, but still open. Well, he takes the 10 off the table. Nine looks like it should go all the way up. Be a tight. Oh, bounced it off the 14. Neil takes a shot at the 2 into the corner, doesn't quite make it. Well, he could go for the 12 here into the corner or the 15 all the way up. I'd personally try and go for the 15. Leave that 12 where it is, close to a pocket. Neil's not getting much in the way of shots. Get the 1 up here, but not much else to really look at for a shot. I think she got around enough to get on the 7 there. Should be able to hit the 6 or the 5 as well, going down the middle. Goes ahead and hits the 7. Pretty thin though. Almost cut that 11 into the side. Successful in parking the cue ball where Tennille doesn't really have a shot. Not without kicking at it. Well, let's see, successfully kicks the 7 into the 4, but scratches. Ball in hand. Lily goes ahead and lines up on the 9 here. Doesn't get it. Does make a difficult shot for Tennille, though, with the 9 ball nearly touching. I'm going to take a shot at that 3 and move it. Possibly bank it into the corner. I'm going to try the 15-11 combo to the side. No good on that. Neil's got a couple options here. Either the 5 or the 6 look like they could go into the side. I'm going to line up on that 3 down on the end rail, it looks like. Things are getting more and more clustered towards the center of the table. Manages to get the 14 in. Got a line on the 12, the 11, 9 into the 11 combo. It's the 12. No, as long as she takes the get on that shot. Kind of surprised with how she stood up during the shot. Just tried to get quite a bit of power into it. I don't believe it was really necessary to have that much power on that shot. Got a shot at the 12 on the side or the 15 on the side, possibly the 9 all the way up. I'd probably move that 13 away from the 4, though. Just to try and clean things up. 9 goes in. Well, 11 into the side, bumps the 15 to get the 13 away from that 4 ball, but put the 15 in an even worse position on the 4 off of the 4 ball. Misses the 12 into the side. Bring Tennille back up to the table. Neil tries for the bank shot on the 3. I think the 5 and the 6 were kind of in the way for that, but as far as positioning of the cue ball goes, though, that works out pretty well. Well, he's got a long shot on the 12, and the 13 and the 15 aren't really in a position to go anywhere. The way things are going, though, that's pretty much the perfect time to move the 13 and the 15. Almost got that in off the 3 with the 12 there, but ended up with a scratch. Looks like Tennille's going to move that 4 ball. I think I'd leave it right there for now. Lovely's going to take an attempt at the 15. Almost makes it all the way down. If she can see the 12, that's really the shot to take there. You can get an angle on it to the corner. Apparently not enough of an angle to get in there. Well, he's going to try and get this into the side pocket now. Oh, just catches the corner of it. Neil's got a nice straight in shot on that 6, though. Lining up on the 3 for her next shot. Oh, went for the 4. Definitely the higher percentage shot of the 3 and the 4 there, but I would have gone for the 3 because it was closer to the rail. Nice bank shot there to Neil. Getting the 4 into the corner. Well, 3 hit the 7 hit the rail and went pretty much right back where it started about. Oh, we're getting a timeout here. Candy just wanted to make sure that she hit it softly enough to get lined up on the 15 for her next shot. 13's her big problem ball on the table at the moment. The 15 in and the 3. I'd probably just drive that straight down towards the pocket and not really do anything fancy with it. Move the 7 out of the way. Have the 13 wind up close to the corner. Well, we tried to cut it to the opposite corner. Very nice defensive shot to Tennille. Going to make Lily kick at that 13. Knows what angle she needs to have in order to get it into a pocket. She just trying to figure out how to get there. That's going to give ball in hand to Tennille. I call a timeout. Neil just had a look on her face like she wasn't sure which way to approach this. So turns out she did. I didn't really need to give her a timeout. Oh, rattles the pocket on the 7. Unfortunately, kind of lines up things on the 13 there for Lily. He manages the 13 without too much trouble. Like she's going to go for that corner pocket down there. Oh, ooh, avoids the scratch. Got a little scary there. Tennille manages the 7, gets pretty good shape on the 6, or on the 2, excuse me. Gonna have to cut this into the side or all the way down to the corner. I think the side's the easier cut, but the corner is a little bit better leave afterwards for the 8-ball. Looks like she might be going for the bank. Yep, trying to bank it. Lily's going to try and get that 8-ball in that corner pocket again. This time she manages it. We'll get headed into this final rack with a hill. Now we got a scratch on the break. Looks like Tennille's going to line up for that 13 in the corner. Not quite. Gets a little scary with the 8-ball. Still looking at open table from the looks of things. Lily takes the 15 off the table. Looks like she's got a decent line on the 11. Gonna have to put some draw on that or something in order to get out of that corner, though. Levin just rattles in the pocket. I give Tennille a shot at it, but he unfortunately doesn't have a lot to shoot at other than the 3-ball. Yeah, she gets the 3 and bumps the 6. 3 goes all the way back down to the short rail. Well, Tennille bumps the 9 in on accident there. Manages the 11. She might be able to move the 13. I don't think it gets by the 1 there for the corner. 14 being a much better shot up into the opposite side of the table. Almost makes that. Neil's got a nice straight shot in on the 6. Follows it up with the 5 and bumps the 3 almost into the pocket. Coming off the rail and bumping the 13-1 would be good here. I was hoping for the 13 into the 1 instead of past the 1, but makes for an easier shot later when she comes back down, I think. Overcuts the 2. Thankfully, didn't give Lily much to shoot at other than a bank shot. Oh, Lily banks it, but scratches and puts her ball up onto the rail instead of into a pocket. Neil's got a bunch of work cut out for her here. Should be able to take that 1 off of the 13 and into the corner. The 2 and the 4 up here are also in not the greatest spots. Going to try and move those, looks like. 4 goes in. Takes aim on the 7 down the rail. Nicely done. Bit of a tough cut shot here, but see if she can get it. Overcut. Still not leaving Lily with anything to really shoot at, though, so still works out. Defensive shot there. Well done, Lily. Nice legal hit. Didn't give Tennille anything to work with other than a kick of her own. I don't think the cue ball will squeeze between the 10 and the 14 there. Almost got the one. And scratched, unfortunately. Ball in hand for Lily. She goes for the 10. She hits that with follow. She can end up on the other side of the 14. Looks like the 14 will go past the 2. Oh, almost made that cut. Almost. Wouldn't have had a really great shot at the 13, unfortunately, afterwards, but good attempt. Neil tried for a cut on that. Unfortunately, slightly missed the mark. Ended up with a kick. On the upside, it did wind up where it should be an easy shot into the pocket. Oh, Lily nearly scratched on that one. Calling for someone to watch the shot on this. All right, we got John to take a look at things. Keep an eye on it. Oh, felt like she kind of rushed that and fell forward on the way. Kind of pushed her whole body through that shot. Nice cut on the 1. Manages a good leave on the 2 as well. She can just bring that cue ball back up table a bit. She should be able to get the 8 ball in one of these corner pockets. No, she gets the 2. Unfortunately, leaves the cue ball on the far end of the table from the 8 ball. I'm going to mark up her corner anyway. Not the easiest shot, but definitely something that's makeable. And she makes the shot. Nicely done. That'll put this match in Tennille's favor, 2-1. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you with our next matchup.